nation. No donation, no salvation.
And remember, respect is everything.
And we are back. I'm sorry this took so long. I've been trying to put more effort into my builds. That was one of my, I guess, little New Year's resolutions, was to try to make my builds more visually interesting and more just, you know, better than before. So today we are looking at Battletrap. Yes, based on his appearance and how he looked in Rise of the Beast. I almost screwed that up. Jesus Christ. But yes, this is how he appeared in Rise of the Beast. He was a nice big old muscle truck, tow truck thing. He's got some gnarly looking little side pipes there. Really cool truck in the film. And yes, I did include a tow bar. And yes, it does work. Here, let's try that out real quick. But yes, it does work, and you can technically tow a car with it. Granted, it scrapes all along the ground, but it does work. So, yeah, you can have some fun with that. Now, of course, you can remove said tow bar and replace it with his other weapon, the Wrecking Ball of Death. So, go ahead and just stick that on there if you want to do some insane, I don't know, it is what it is. It's a wrecking ball in the back of a tow truck. Seriously, it's like something out of Twisted Metal, and it's hilarious. But, yeah. And for his final accessory, which was just kind of a last minute thing, yes, I did remember his chain gun. And yes, that can also go here on the back. And it's a floppy freaking mess. But, yes, you can also have the hilarious nature of having a chain gun mounted to the back of a tow truck and just obliterating everything in its path. But now that we've experimented with the goofy nature of absurd weaponry, let's look at the actual truck itself. So if I remember correctly, the truck in the film was based on, I want to say it was like a 1970 GMC tow truck. I don't remember which model. I know it was definitely heavily modified because it has this insane looking supercharger in the film. I didn't have enough of the correct orangey yellow color it was. So I just kind of improvised with some extra gray and a little bit of black here. Again, a lot of my Transformer builds are not entirely perfect because they're meant to be part of my own universe, so that's why they don't look exactly like the representations that I kind of base them off of. But yeah, I'm really happy with this truck mode. It's very clean, no real exposed robot bits except for maybe there on the side. But yeah, it's got this nice big mean old bumper in the front. It's got a nice little grill there. I'm really happy with how this truck mode turned out. I did have to make some changes just because, again, the lack of parts, but, I mean, they're very minimal things, so, you know, it is what it is. But there's the truck mode. We've already looked at the accessories, so there's the chain gun, which does work in robot mode. So there's that, and it does spin and shoot stuff, which we will get to that in a minute. Here's his wrecking ball of doom, so you can swing that like a absurd flail and rip somebody's face open. And of course the actual tow truck hook itself, which isn't really a weapon, but you know, you can remove it and do stuff with it if you wanted to. But get all that out of the way. Without further ado, let's get to the transformation. Okay, to start the transformation, what we're going to do, he's very much like my usual car bots, but I tried to add enough to make him different so he's not just a complete copy-paste of my usual template. So first things first, let's clear these truck panels out of the way, revealing the leg joints, which will then fold out. But before we do that, let's deal with the front of the truck first, because I forgot that there is an order of operations here. So go ahead and open the truck bumper and just leave it like that. And what you want to do is fold that sideways like that. That'll give the arms clearance in robot mode. Then go ahead and pull this forward, and this will have the whole tow truck assembly attached to it, so just keep that in mind. Which I guess you could remove it if you wanted to, but I just leave it attached to the vehicle. Alright, next what you want to do, go ahead and I guess you could fold these down if you wanted to. They're just kind of little decorations on the side of the truck. But, I mean, you don't have to really mess with them. You just need to get them out of the way just so that the legs can fold forward. Speaking of the legs, go ahead and fold these panels down so it's nice and flush with the leg. Then take all this and rotate it going forward. And yes, they are a little loose because they're quite heavy. I've had these ball joints sitting for a while just because, you know, I haven't had too much time to really work on this stuff just because, you know, life kind of happens. But, oh well, we're not here to talk about that. We're here to look at Big Giant Robo-Man. Alright, go ahead and spread the legs out. Then, and this is the part that I'm really proud of, what you want to do, go ahead and fold the hands down. And yes, he does have hands, which I'm very happy about because getting those hands to work with this whole setup was very important for me because I wanted to see if I can integrate hands into my future Carbots. And I finally found a way that kind of works, so I'm very proud of myself for that. I know it's kind of insane to say something like that, but I mean, I like to believe I can improve on my builds. So yeah, go ahead and fold the fingers out. Go ahead and fold these forward. And then just kind of arrange things back the way they are. Mess with the feet a little bit. And there is Battletrap in his robot mode, and he is quite a big boy, very beefy. Yeah, he's quite tall too, which I was not doing that intentionally. He just kind of came out that way, but anyway, let's go ahead and give him a weapon. So he can mount his chain gun, which for this, what you have to do is go ahead and fold the hand back, just like that. Which part is the top? Oh, this gun does work, by the way. You can plug the little stud things and twist it and it'll fire them. Here, let me see if I have something back here that'll work. Here, I think this will work. Yeah. Alright. So, if you push this forward, it'll launch them. I have no clue where that gun went, so I'm just going to pretend it doesn't exist. But anyway, go ahead and plug that chain gun in. I guess you could fold the fingers back just so it just kind of looks a little cleaner. So it's less in the way of things. And then go ahead and pose that. So it looks like he's blasting at things. And you can also use his flail in this hand as well. The only thing with the flail, though, is that it has to connect into this little slot here with that little peg. So what you want to do for that, fold the thumb back, which I'm really liking that hand design with the thumbs. Also, I did make a chain for this. If you wanted to swing it around like crazy and do some absurd things. If this damn thing will come out. There we go. So, let's see. Let me see where I put that chain. So, you know, if you wanted to extend it and, you know, make it stupidly long for no absurd reason. And, you know, yeah, I don't know why I went through this much effort for a pointless gag. But yes, you can mount this chain to the side like this. And then you plug this in like this. And ha 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 ha, there's a giant chain. Anyway, now that we're done playing with that, let's go ahead and put that back the way it was. Yeah. Again, pointless accessory. I just threw that in for the sake of hilarity. Woo! Man, I have not done videos in a long time. It's starting to show. But that's what happens. You know, life just kind of happens. How many times have I said that already? I don't know. But yes, there you can equip his flail. And again, you know, the chain. The only sad thing is you can't really do anything with the tow hook. I guess if you wanted to, if you don't mind it, since he already has quite a bit of back kibble anyway, you could technically just stick it back here on the tow truck end and just kind of leave it there. I mean, it'll drag and, you know, look like a tail, but I mean, it at least it's some kind of storage, and granted, not very efficient storage. But yeah, I probably should have found a way to incorporate that into the transformation, but oh well, such is life. Let's go ahead and take that thing off. It looks ridiculous. But anyway, I hope you all enjoyed this build. I'm sorry things have been taking a lot longer than usual. I do have new stuff coming soon. I have more videos planned. But until next time, you all have a good one.
Hallelujah! Another soul saved!